Good morning. I have a earlier start today because I would kind of like to be able to get to the top of this next climb, and it's 11 miles. So it's going to take me some extra time and extra rest stops, but I'm going to try it. And I also repacked I changed the pack on my pack because I was noticing that a couple of the heavier items, my food bag and the bag I call the communications bag, it's got odds and ends in it, but especially my power bar, which is kind of heavy, and other odds and end items, so I could just have it all together in one bag. Anyway, so they were more towards the bottom, and it's best to put the heavier things more middle pack. And so at one point I kind of thought it was middle pack, but I changed it up today, so we'll see how this works. Hopefully it'll be better and I won't be in so much pain as I always am. Hiking is painful. Just pick one of your favorite strenuous hikes, elevation game or whatever, and just go up and down that thing for 8 hours, and then imagine doing that every day for months. Yeah, so anyway, so the part where I made my tent last night, the forest is very thick there, so I couldn't tell if, I knew it was light, but you couldn't see up to see if it was cloudy or sunny or smoky or what's going on. So hopefully soon I'll get out of the forest. It is a little chilly this morning, not bad. And so soon I'll get out and see what the day's gonna bring. Well, so far so good on the pack. It hasn't been that long, an hour or so. When the true test will be later on today at around 6-7 hours of hiking, that's when I'll hopefully notice a difference on the pain or no pain. This section of trail is very busy today. I'm not exactly sure what day it is, but I know it's coming up on a holiday weekend, and a lot of people are out hiking this section from different parts of Washington. So a lot of pullovers and a lot of chat. I always got to stop and chat with everybody. So hopefully I'll still get my miles that I wanted to get done today in. Wow. Massive water and current. What's with my hair? I just wanted to show you how big this tree is. I think these are the cedars. They're just giant. Beautiful. It kind of makes me wonder. I've always heard about the cedars of Lebanon. So now I've got to look it up and see what it's all about. Maybe they're just like really giant. If they're still living, or if they were in early biblical times, or both. Because this has really got my attention, these big beautiful trees. Not as big as the redwoods, but they are giant. Somebody's getting ready to harvest these guys. They are pine cones with like a lot of sap on them, and they always come down with part of the tree. And after they get all the seeds out, I'll put a picture. I don't see any right here, but it looks like a little corsage with the bit that's left of the pine cone and the greenery. And this is the moss or plant that grows on the ground. And it's so comfortable to sit on. It makes a nice chair. He was sitting right there eating a berry. Things all throughout this area is you can see the forest floor just building up. I mean, there are tons of downed trees underneath other downed trees and then covered with branches and dirt and plants and stuff. So it's like it's building a new forest floor. So today has been like an obstacle course for the last few hours with these blowdowns. It's like, oh my Lord. And this thing is as tall as I am. I'm trying to figure out how to get over it. I might be able to do what I did. And then the biting flies are back. I might be able to do what I did on the last one, and that is throw my pack over. Well, last one I had to throw my pack over and then belly crawl underneath it. But here, there's no crawling underneath there. If I throw my pack over, I could climb up over it. Or it looks like some people maybe go up this hill and go down around. So I'll check out all my options. Got a break in the forest finally, and this river is just raging down the mountain. I don't know if you can see, you can hear it. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I was able to belly crawl underneath it. Otherwise, it looks like there's a roundabout. Oh, I'm tired of these guys. I'm afraid for my back. I feel like that's when I really did some final damage last year, was that last blowdown I climbed over. So I've got it all right now, the trail. Very steep, switchbacks, blowdowns, black flies, bushwhacking. It's all here. But I hear the view is really great once I get to the top, so we'll see. Oh, vey. So I've still got 2.5 more miles, pretty much straight up. But I'm getting out of the forest. I had a nice conversation with Magic Mike. He is just as tired of the blowdowns as I am. Most of the trail is really unkempt. So that first 10 miles out of Hart Pass was beautiful, but it is very highly trafficked by the public. So I'm sure that there's a lot of funding to go out and keep that pristine. But the rest of this, oy. So pretty with all the moss hanging on it. Finally coming up out of the forest, and look who we see. I think that's Glacier Peak. Starting to get some view here. You can see all the smoke in the air, making everything kind of golden besides the regular golden. And around the corner is Glacier Peak, which we will see soon. Ooh, so I made it to the spot that I wanted to go to today. It was a long haul. I hiked 11 hours and 40 some odd switchbacks coming up the hill, and finally got out of the forest. So probably tomorrow when I go back down the other side of this mountain, I'll be back in the forest. But I got to this campsite that I was looking forward to setting up camp. It said at least for 2 tents. I get here, there's a couple set up in their tent, and they're smack dab in the middle of the whole thing. They've got their stuff spread out everywhere. So it's like I found this little spot up by a tree. So at least I fit, and that's all that matters, because I am going to bed. I am very tired. Oh, and the new packing of the pack worked well. I didn't have as much problems with aches and pains, big pains. So I'll pack it the same way again tomorrow and see how that works out. Okay. Good night.